Hi, this is Matt Dimitrushin of Telemus Capital with the week in review for the week ending August 23rd of 2019. The declines in the market occurred as it was unable to stop a three-week losing streak after a strong sell-off on Friday dropped into equity indices into the red. The S&P 500 dropped 1.4%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell just 1%. The Nasdaq Composite was down 1.8%, and the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index retreated 2.3% in the week. On Friday morning, China announced its plans to impose tariffs between 5 and 10% on $75 billion worth of U.S. goods. The effective dates of these tariffs coincided with the dates the U.S. is planning on imposing tariffs on $300 billion worth of Chinese imports. President Trump responded on Friday to these incremental tariffs with a number of tweets that left the market with the impression that a resolution to the trade disputes was still far off. This triggered a sell-off on Friday, and markets continued down throughout the day. The tariff dispute also overshadowed the Jackson Hole conference with global central banks. On Friday, Fed Chairman Powell presented in his presentation. He made the statement that the Fed would act as appropriate to sustain the economic expansion. His commentary also excluded the words of a mid-cycle adjustment, which had the markets a bit confused on July 31st after their last interest rate decrease. On the week, the sectors that fell the most included materials, energy, and healthcare, while utilities and consumer discretionary held up the best. Consumer discretionary is particularly strong on company-specific fundamentals, as Target, Home Depot, and Lowe's all reported better than expected earnings results. On the economic front, the preliminary manufacturing data showed that there was a slight decline in U.S. manufacturing activity. In fixed income markets, we saw a brief period where the 2-year Treasury yield and 10-year Treasury yield inverted momentarily. However, they finished the week flat. To get to this level, the 2-year Treasury yield increased 6 basis points to finish the week at a yield of 1.53%, which was equal to the yield of the 10-year Treasury yield, which only increased its yield by 1 basis point. In other markets, crude oil fell 1.3% to finish just above $54 a barrel. The dollar also softened by 0.5% on the week. That concludes the week in review for the week ending August 23rd of 2019. Thank you and enjoy your week.